Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is JJ. I'm going to be doing things a little bit different today, just for today. I'm going to be doing it's a pick a card of course, but I want you to focus on choosing a path. So we're going to have, the first option is the citrine, and then the second option is the moonstone. So you can use this in several ways. You can be like, okay, do I stay on the path that I'm on? I choose this. If I go on a different route, I choose this. And then whatever cards come out, that will kind of be how would the path be, where will you end up on this path. You can use it for anything, okay? You could choose it for relationships, career, whatever it is. I want you to pick one, and then we'll see how this path, what's on this path, what is waiting for you on this path. Is it going to be a good path? Is there going to be, it's kind of like a foreshadowing. Like always, the timestamps will be listed in the description box below, along with my email for personal readings. And let's get started. So the first option, which is citrine right here, if you chose that option, let's see. My eye's being drawn to the moonstone, so probably I'll choose that one for myself. I can't keep my eye off of that one, so we'll see. So we have citrine. Citrine is the solar plexus chakra, so a lot of creativity, willpower. I feel like if you choose this path, your sacral chakra, okay, I said sacral. For some of you, will have to do with your sacral chakra, which is also the moonstone. It's the sacral as well, but I was gonna say solar plexus. Maybe cleansed on this path, or you may work a lot with that chakra in particular, okay? And then this, citrine is for abundance, for creativity, happiness, joy, money making, dreams, power. So let's see what's waiting for you on this path. Hopefully my camera won't cut off like it did in the other video. So we have the torch. Wow. Spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. That's beautiful for a path. So on this path, you're going to be guided by your intuition. You're going to be guided by your spiritual team. It's not going to be a path in which you are going to be, you're going to have a clear path. I feel like this is going to be a path in which you're going to be shown the way little by little. Each step you take will show you the next step. It's not going to be one of those paths or those goals in which you see clearly ahead and being like, oh, I know that I have to go through this stop to get to where I want. I feel like in this path, things are going to be a little bit unclear. Kind of like if you use a torch, it doesn't illuminate everything in the room. It just illuminates enough for you to take the step forward. So that is kind of what I'm picking up on that. On this path, you will have a lot of spiritual development. Like it says here on the card, you will reach some type of enlightenment in your life. I feel like this path will put you very much in a position of awareness and understanding of what made you choose this path and what took you, or what choices have led you to this path. So there's going to be a lot of understanding, a lot of a learning curve. I am hearing as well. I am hearing as well with the torch here, what I'm seeing and hearing is that you're going to be kind of like a leader in this path, okay? In some way, shape, or form, you're going to be holding the torch. You're going to be leading. And I feel like you're going to be very much in your power in this spiritual path, okay? And that's not to say that if you choose a different path, you're not in your power. It's just that in this path, I feel like if you want to go down this path, you're going to be meant to, again, listen to your spiritual team, have trust in yourself, and take the steps and that you're being guided to take, okay? It's not going to be, like I told you, a very clear path, but it is definitely going to have a lot of development and learning and studying and stuff like that, okay? Wow. Purse. Pay attention to your finances. Okay, so I feel like there's going to be, if you take on this path, there's going to be a lot of awareness on where your money goes, how much money comes in, where are you spending it, are you being frivolous with your money, are you, in Spanish they say tacaño, like are you withholding money, like you don't want to spend at all because again your relationship with money is not good, there's fear there with money, or are you too like easy to spend? So I feel like also on this path there's going to be a lot of spending as well. There's going to be a lot of working with money, and which makes perfect sense actually with the crystal here. Having a really good relationship with money, it's very much a citrine property. Okay, so I feel like they will bring some awareness and enlightenment and understanding to money, where your money is going, how much are you spending, what is really important, where is it that you can cut back a little bit, where can you save, are you saving too much to the point where you are denying yourself and your family of good things, like finding that balance. Okay, I feel like on this path as well, it will require of you to spend a little bit more than what you're used to. Okay, lightning, control your anger or you will be sorry. Okay, so some of you, you know, it won't, like I said, it will not be an easy path for you guys. It's gonna be a little bit of a it's going to require for you to be a leader and step into that role. If that's something that you have not been doing for quite a while, it's going to be difficult for some of you to take that first step, to take that initiative. But I'm also picking up the lightning here as like, again, to that enlightenment of there's going to be a lot of aha moment on this path. There's going to be sudden awareness of things. There's going to be epiphanies on this path. Okay, I am also picking up that there will be money on this path, but again, it's not going to be an easy path, and any path is not really easy. It doesn't matter how clear the path looks, there's always ups and downs, right? So let's look at your tarot. The Ace of Swords, which is very similar to the Lightning card actually, because the Ace of Swords is that mental clarity. It's also cutting away things. So you will have a victory of some sort on this path. A new beginning as well. It's on the forefront on this path. I also feel like you will be cutting a lot of things, and for some of you it will have to do with expenses, because I feel like those of you who chose this path really want to work with money, want to work with manifesting more abundance in your life. And I feel like, okay, Spirit's like, okay, you want to do that? Well, I need to bring your awareness to where are you spending the money? How much are you spending? Or are you cutting too much back? That you're denying yourself good things. You're denying yourself things that you have earned. And I feel like there's going to be a lot of that. It's going to be a lot of clarity, a lot of truths on this path, which again will lead you to the spiritual development and that spiritual growth. And the Two of Cups, wow, so it will lead to love. It will lead to actually a lot of contracts as well. This is very much contracts to me, the Ace of Swords with the Two of Cups. If you're already coupled up, or you're looking for love, definitely on this path you will find it. If you are already in a happy marriage, then you know this could definitely be like business contracts. A lot of I'm hearing, how do you say this? A lot of partnerships, okay? A lot of good people, a lot of connections with people who are very much in alignment with your vibration, okay? Your animal guide, the lion. What did I say? You're going to have to be stepping up your leadership role. You're going to be finding family connections with the Two of Cups here. Power, like I said, definitely here. And loyalty. So on this path, you will be called to be a leader. You will be called to step it up a notch, okay? And be your own. Interesting. 11, there's 2 twos here and then 1. So basically like 1, 1, 1. So maybe you're seeing, those of you who picked this option, and it's option 1. So maybe you picked this option, you're seeing a lot of 11, 11, 1, 1, 1s, a lot of combinations like that, okay? Or you're seeing a lot of, yeah, just the number 11. And I feel like this is Spirit telling you you're supposed to be a leader. You're supposed to kind of go on your own path. Be that lion in your life. You know, the lion doesn't roar to ask for permission. It roars to demand, to say, I am here. I am here in my power. I am stepping completely in my power. It's not asking for permission. Okay, the lion roars just to say, I am here. Look at me. And I feel like this is what you are going to be doing if you choose this path. You're going to, even if you're not used to, and it makes, like I said, with the sacral chakra, it's definitely about power, okay? Healthy power, balance of healthy power. If you're not used to expressing your power, then this might feel a little bit intimidating. That may be where the anger comes in, okay? Because you're going to feel frustrated. You're going to feel like, like it feels very left-handed for you, okay? Left side. I feel like on this path as well, it will lead you to discover your unique strengths and will allow you to lead your life and discover a greater place within the whole, within the family, within this, and it could just be spiritual family as well, okay? I feel like this is your power is being awakened if you choose this path. I feel like, again, you haven't had a very good maybe experience. Maybe you've dealt with people who abuse their power and you're like, I can't. You have this fear of expressing your power, and Spirit is saying, no, you won't be that way. You will know how to express it in a healthy way without abusing your power. You're being called to leadership, okay? You're being called to the next level, and there will be a lot of abundance. And the lion, of course, it rules the fifth house, and it rules the heart chakra. So there will be a lot of loyalty there, speaking your truth, embodying your strengths. All I'm hearing is be the lion that you are. And make a stand, okay? We have, I surround myself with positive people who inspire and uplift me. Abundance is all around me. So again, abundance, it will be a path of abundance. It will be a path on which you're going to meet people. Like I said, people that's going to feel like family to you. They're going to be kind people, loving people, respectful people. And it's going to be a very close group of people. And your last card is manifesting power, the solar plexus. Okay. Wow. I love it when Spirit does this. Use your spiritual gifts and natural abilities to attract your desired outcome. So you are a leader. Again, this angel is holding a torch. Look. Wow, that's beautiful. I will read this off the guidebook, but that is beautiful. Let's see. So the card says, you've got the power. With this card, the angels remind you of your innate spiritual abilities. Perhaps you've been contemplating about something or have been feeling like a victim under the influence of someone else's will. This card is a reminder that you do have the power to change everything in your life by using your natural spiritual gifts of manifestation. When you complain, you give your power away to others. Complaints are also negative affirmations that attract more of the same undesirable effects. The angels would like you to replace the old complaining habit with a healthier response of visualizing and intending your desired outcome. It works. So this is Archangel Jophiel. Jophiel is the angel of beauty. So it's I love this reading. It's very in tune with everything. Use your power. If you don't like something, instead of complaining, I feel like this path is going to call you to make the changes that you want to make, to cut away what it is that you want to cut away in order to manifest that which you want, which is abundance, which is power, which is spiritual development. And in order to do that, you have to let go of these things. And then assert yourself in a healthy way and not letting other people, not giving away your power to other people. I hope that makes sense. And now I'm going to go to option 2. So those of you who picked option 2, we have Moonstone. And Moonstone is all about creativity. It's all about your intuition. It is very much in the sacral chakra. Okay. That is your second chakra, by the way. So let's see. If you stay on this path, what awaits you on this path? The most difficult part of a situation is over. Wow. So I feel like finally I could breathe. That's what I'm hearing. Finally I could breathe. Finally the hard stuff is over. You're at the other side of the rainbow. The rainbow doesn't come out until it rains first. So if you chose this path, your path has not been easy. Your path has been difficult. Maybe you had to deal with difficult situations, a rainstorm here and there, a thunderstorm, maybe, I don't know, a hailstorm for all I know. And, Spirit is telling you now the worst is over. Now you can actually, I'm getting the energy of the Six of Swords. The difficult part is over. You're now transitioning to something better. And I love this, the rainbow card. So what is waiting for you? A rainbow, happiness, calmness, peace after the storm. The moon, very appropriate. These cards are very appropriate today. Changes in your life. So there are going to be some really good changes happening in your life if you chose this path. I feel like it will be a path in which you will have to use a lot of your intuition. You will have to use a lot of your third eye chakra and your crown chakra as well. I feel like the eclipses on January will have a lot of effect in your life. And you may be a little bit scared about what these changes will be, but I am feeling that there will be good changes, okay? There will not be anything bad or anything like that. Teardrops, great personal sorrow. Oh, okay. So I feel like just because this is mirroring this, I feel like this is something that you've been carrying within yourself. This is something that you have this great personal sorrow inside of yourself. Okay, this is because, again, the road has not been easy. You've had to deal with a lot of difficult situations. And even though the cards are telling you, the difficult part is over, you are going to start healing and there will be changes in your life. The changes are to heal these great personal sorrow, okay? To heal this pain that you carry within yourself. And yes, like I said, even though things will be moving forward for you, doesn't mean that you will completely let go of this pain. Okay, I feel like you will still carry it a little bit. It's not, I always think that the difficult things that really marks us are like tattoos. They're invisible, but they're in our skin, they're in our soul, and they're always there forever. And I feel like this hasn't been an easy path for you. And for some of you, I'm not gonna lie either, this path is gonna cause you a lot of pain, and I feel like this pain has to do with changes. And the reason why I'm hearing is because you're leaving a side of yourself that is very comfortable to you, that is very natural for you. And even though that that thing that makes you feel very comfortable and very natural is actually not very healthy for you. It's actually very toxic. And I feel like even though it's toxic, it just feels like home to you. So the fact that you have to separate from this situation is causing you pain, okay? But just know that at the other side of the situation, there is a rainbow for you. We'll leave this right now and we'll see. The Nine of Pentacles, wow. Financial independence, money, abundance. You worked very hard for this. The Nine of Pentacles is you working very, very hard. It's you. Isn't it always like that when things are good in the work, in the career, in your finances? There's something always at home happening. Like we can never have the two things in balance. There's always, if things are bad at work, things at home are good. So I feel like for some of you, maybe, career, finances, money, all of that is going to be really good. You're going to have more than enough on this path. You're going to be self-sufficient. You're going to be independent. That is coming up very strongly. There's going to be a lot of happiness here with the yellow, but I feel like there is still this sorrow and this pain that even though you put on this happy face or people look at you as like, wow, this person has their things together, deep inside you still hold this pain within you. And Spirit is telling you, don't worry, it will heal with time, okay? Wow. Okay, the Ace of Wands. Wow. Some of you will find sex on this path. I'm sorry. A lot of passion, a lot of sex, a lot of energy too, a lot of excitement. I feel like this path is very much exciting. I feel like the fog is clearing up as well, because when you cry, your eyesight gets very foggy, and I feel like some of you, that's clearing up and you're starting to see the rainbow at the end of the situation. For some of you, I feel like you're gonna make money out of your painful experiences. You're going to create something. I don't know if this is a book, a vlog, something in the creative field that will allow you to channel these painful experiences and create a lot of money out of it. A lot of money. You're going to take those emotions that you cannot express and turn them into something creative, and will allow you to see that all this pain served a purpose, and you're able to make money off of it, or you're able to help other people through their pain and show them that, hey, you know what, there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, there is a lot of personal growth here, and it does feel like it's an emotional ride for those of you who chose this option, but it's still, there's a lot of good things that are happening even though you're still feeling this pain here. Okay, I am appreciated, value, people value my work, I am prosperous and successful. So you will be successful in any creative endeavor. If this is something about a creative endeavor, you will make a lot of money off of this. You will be well off financially. You know, I feel like people undervalued you before. I feel like people took you for granted. That's what I'm hearing. People stepped all over you. And now that I'm hearing also that now that they see you, that you're okay, that you're standing on your own 2 feet, that you've made it, that this sorrow, this painful experience didn't left you crawling on the floor. Now people are gonna want to come back to you, and Spirit is telling me to tell you, make sure that these people really do value you. Make sure that the exchange of energy of what you give and what you receive is equally, okay? If it's not, you have to let these people go. But I also feel that you will meet people here that appreciate you. Your customers will appreciate you, because this is about entrepreneurship. So if you are your own businesswoman, your businessman, you're an entrepreneur, you know, your work will be valued. People will value what you do. Your customers will value you. You will meet people that will value who you are and what you do and what you provide into the world. Your spirit guide animal that's coming to you on this path is the polar bear. Solitude, friendship, strength, and resilience. You've had a lot of resilience. Like I said, you've been through a lot of things. There's the water again. You've been through a lot of difficult situations. Excuse me, they haven't been easy. 3 associated with the Empress. So there's a lot of abundance waiting for you. But you need to, I feel like first you had to face this painful past or these painful situations in order to step into this energy of the 9 of Pentacles. It's interesting because this card talks about expressing your truth and finding constructive ways to express the emotions that arise within you. So maybe in the past you've had a difficult time expressing those emotions. Maybe you lashed out at people, and that journey that you have been on was to show you a healthier, a more constructive way of expressing these emotions. And I feel like on this path you are still going to continue that a little bit more, about learning to express your emotions in a constructive way. And you know, on this path you're gonna be holding, you're gonna hold strength, okay? You're gonna be very strong, and also you're gonna have to remain flexible. I'm also hearing finding the balance between the extremes by walking your journey. And you have to let go of that which no longer serves you, fall away and melt back. Okay, melt back like this iceberg, like these little snowflakes here, like the ice. Let them melt away. That which no longer serves you, like the tears, let them go. Let them flow. Let them cleanse you. And you know, there's going to be times where, I love the 9 of Pentacles here, because where you're going to be alone. Yeah, you've created all this abundance. You created this garden for yourself. And on this journey, there's going to be moments where you're going to want to be alone. You're going to want to spend time in solitude and quiet introspection, and exploring these feelings, the sadness that you feel inside of you. I feel like also people with this group, they have a lot of abundance around them. Like they're well off, and that doesn't have to mean like you're an elite family or you're like really rich billionaire. It just means that you have all your needs met, but there's this sorrow within yourself, and I feel like on this path you're going to be called to kind of take some time off and really explore why you have this sorrow within you. Where is it coming from? You're going to be doing a lot of heart chakra. And I'm hearing, amidst all the pressures and the extremes of everyday things on your journey, a personal life, don't lose sight of where you are going. And I'm getting this because this card, you can't clearly see what is this. Is this a dog? Is this a girl? Like, is this another person? So don't lose sight of what you want. Stay focused. Don't let the pressures of everyday life, don't let the pressures of your past, of your journey, deter you of where you want to go. You are intelligent beyond what you think you are. You have a lot of great power, and they're saying don't let your past dictate your present. Don't let your past situations hold you back from what you are capable of creating for yourself. You have a lot of resilience, and if you go to that past where all this pain comes from, make sure that it is to gather your strength and to remind yourself, yes, I've been through hell and back, but I am here today, and look at where I am, and this is where I'm gonna go. So just make sure you go back to gather power, to gather confidence, not to dwell on the pain, not to go back to being a victim of your circumstances. And just focus on the higher vision. Focus on what you want. As I said that it was 2727, which has been my number for this whole year. And then we have the fairies. So stay grounded. The fairies are very much earth element. You have a strong bond with the fairies, and your life purpose involves helping Mother Nature. And this is a card that, interestingly enough, always, every time I use this deck, this card always pops up. And I'm like, I don't know why, but I feel like it has to do with grounding, okay? Because fairies are the earth element, but I'm always told that fairies are always around me. I don't personally work with fairy energy, but maybe I'm supposed to. But some of you here, you need to ground, okay? You have a strong bond with the fairies. I feel like fairies are guiding you at this time in this journey. And the fairies have that trickster energy, right? They don't show you exactly where you're going. Everything is kind of foggy. They like to play around and be funny. But let me read that off the guidebook for you. You drew this card because the fairies wanted to let you know that they're with you as spirit guides, helping you meet your physical needs and fulfill your life's purpose. So maybe you're worried about not reaching this Nine of Pentacles energy, about not having your needs being met, about not having enough, about if you embark on this new journey, on this new exciting journey, that you won't have money or you won't make money. And the fairies are telling you, yes, you will. You will make more than enough. You will be the Nine of Pentacles. The fairies urge you to spend time outdoors and help with their mission of cleaning Mother Earth. If you need help, just ask the fairies. This card also indicates that you're interested in manifesting money or some other material support. The magical fairies are very glad to assist you in your endeavor, provided that you return the favor by doing something good for the environment, such as recycling bottles and cans or switching to eco-friendly cleaning supplies. So the fairies are basically here to tell you that I feel like if you chose this path, there's something that you want on the material world, whether this is a house, money, car, abundance, anything in the physical realm that you could touch, you could taste, you could feel. And the fairies are telling you they're here, they're guiding you. Pay attention. Again, they are they do a lot of rhymes and things like that. So pay very much attention when they talk to you. Be respectful. Fairies are old energy. And that is a message of the card. If you're ever outside, you can speak to the fairies. If you work with that energy when you're outdoors, walking or doing something, speak to the fairies. Tell them to help you, to give you clues and signs, okay? But if you chose this path, you're on your way to abundance. Yeah, there has been sorrow, but I feel like the path will clear up for you. The worst is now behind you. Now you're on a path of manifestation, of creating that and reaching that goal of money, a house, or whatever it is that you want. And it's a new and exciting and passionate journey for you. And yes, you have been through a lot of difficult situations, but you will be okay. The rainbow is coming out for you. So I wish you guys the best. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you next time. Bye.